Whether you should run broad match keywords or not in Google Ads in 2025 really depends on who you're asking and what you're doing, right? So in this situation, my flat out answer we're going to talk about in this video is going to be based on if you're a newer advertiser running ads for lead generation, such as maybe you're a roofer, a plumber, electrician, a locksmith, or something along those lines, like a local service or a local business trying to generate leads. Broad match is pretty heavily pushed. I'd say Google honestly shoves it down your throat. It's pretty insane. And the amount of accounts I audit that still use or fully rely on broad match today and are just completely burning thousands of dollars is shocking and upsetting. So the short answer, no. You probably should not run broad match in 2025 on Google Ads unless you know exactly what you're doing or you're using it for some sort of alpha beta campaign test or something complex. The TLDR version is you should know what you're doing for running broad match. And first, let me show you some examples in this ad account here that I'm auditing earlier today. So this is a roofing company. They have a lot going on. And in my previous video, I actually do a full breakdown and a full audit of this account. So if you want to see that, go look at my previous video. It's a good 20 minutes. You'll learn so much. But for the sake of this video, let's take a look at one of their campaigns that is entirely running broad match. And I'll show you just how much it drags down your spend. So again, for the sake of this campaign and this client, keep in mind they are a roofing company. They are focused on roof repairs, roof replacement, roof installation, just your typical roofing services. Now, we're taking a look at this one campaign that is mostly running broad match as well as a mix of AI Max, which is broad match. And we can already off the bat just see how horrible these search terms are, right? So, I mean, just take a quick peek at these first 10 to 15 and look at how either irrelevant or low quality these searches are. And also take a look at how much they spent. I mean, this is a competitor, that's a competitor, that's a competitor, that's a competitor, that's a building company, but also a competitor. I don't even know. This could be a competitor, the Builders Alliance, probably some sort of group competitor. This is a supply company. Definitely don't want to show up for that. This is also irrelevant. So the first 10 I've selected were all irrelevant at 60 bucks a pop. What is that? $600 in wasted ad spend just in this first 10 right here. That's insane. This is horrible. That's like half their budget gone right there just because of broad match. Scrolling down. Okay, roofing companies near me. That's our first positive search term. Roofing company, that's better. Okay, we got another good one. And that's it. Everything else here is just completely irrelevant and either has nothing to do with roofing or is a competitor, which is also just wasted ad spend most of the time. But still, the fact that their keywords, though, are roof repair, roof replacement, roofing company near me, roofing company in Washington, no, it's just completely burning through their budget. Broad match is horrible. Broad match, you should not use it. It is not good. And again, obviously, that could be debated. And I do use broad match in some situations, in some cases. But it's much more controlled, and I have a great understanding and a pretty good idea of what I'm doing. So just to keep things simple, if you're a newer advertiser or you're managing your Google Ads yourself and you don't have full confidence in all the specifics and complexities behind it, just avoid broad match. It's no big deal. Yes, it is cheaper in some cases, but again, cheaper or wasting $700, probably not when you think about it and look at the opportunity cost, right? Stick to phrase and exact match. I will say, especially in 2025, phrase match is starting to feel a little broader, right? Starting to look more of a broad match match type. It does loosely match to other things, but regardless, phrase match is still much better than broad match. I mean, you're not going to see horrible search terms like these, and you should be going through your search terms pretty consistently, especially if you're running your own ads. You should be checking in on these. You should be checking to see where's my money being spent. Like, if and when I send a screenshot of this to this roofing company, they're going to be like, dang, that sucks, right? So you want to know where your money is being spent. So don't run broad match. Stick to phrase and exact match. You're going to have much more refined, better, and cleaner search terms that are more relevant to what you're advertising. And regardless, even if you aren't using broad match, you need to ensure you're still having negative keywords, right? I mean, you should negate these things off the bat before your campaigns go live. Like for this roofing company, they should not have their competitors in here. They should not have terms like supply or store showing up in their search terms. Those should be negated before the campaigns even go live, right? You want to prepare and set yourself up for success, and that starts with not using broad match in Google Ads.